Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Synthenos, and I am back with another episode of Pixelmon. Now, I've been playing in the off time since the last episode, so you may have missed a little bit of my training, a little bit of my exploring and catching of Pokemon. No doubt you can see in the left-hand side, I have some new Pokemon. I just started with Bulbasaur last time, and now I have a few more. And I have to confess, the way that I caught these Pokemon was not because, they looked really exciting, like they were going to kick butt, like they were going to crush the enemy, or even, I didn't even try to pick to try to get the right, kind of balance of Pokemon types. Really, I was just playing, and my wife was sitting there watching along, and she encouraged me once I figured out how the Pokeballs worked. She basically pointed out, catch that one, and you know what? They just happened to be just the cutest ones that she saw. But surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, they are actually fairly decently balanced and good Pokemon. So, my little Bulbasaur is no longer a little Bulbasaur. He's now a level 21 Ivysaur, which is awesome. And I also have a level 21 Flaffy. Isn't he adorable? And I've got a little Poliwag. And a little Vulpix. So these two guys, Flaffy and Ivysaur, they're doing pretty well. Poliwag and Vulpix, I have got to rank up a little bit more. But they're pretty good. Look at that balance. There's grass, there's electric, there's water, there's fire. This is actually a pretty decent balance. So I'm actually pretty happy to have these guys on my team. Now, also, since last time, I did a little bit of clear cutting. As you can see, there's fewer trees around here, so I got a lot of wood now, for my little sand seaside beach. I figured out the magic of the apricorn. It's not clicking this thing up here. You gotta click the side. Sometimes, obviously, you gotta worry about the hitboxes, but look at that. Simple as that. And so I was just kind of growing them out, letting the trees grow up. And you use these, you cook these apricorns, cook them up in an oven. And once they're cooked, you can... Oh, I'm just making smooth stone, huh? You cook these up in an oven. And once they're cooked, you can put them on this fancy anvil, which is part of the mod pack. Hammer them up like that, and they'll make the top of the ball. And then you also use iron. You make a little panel on the crafting bench, plop it on the anvil, pound it into shape, and then you put those two together with a button. Bada bing, bada boom, you have some Pokeballs. And that is why I have some buddies in my party. Also, there's some trainers around here that I fought to help rank up my Ivysaur as well, because it's difficult to, it's difficult to win a higher up trainer battles or beat a boss if you don't have a party full of skilled Pokemon. So I've been trying to rank everybody up and get everyone on the same page, or at least ready to fight. So I'm going to cut a little bit here. I'm going to let these apricorns grow a little bit more. Might do some harvesting. I'm going to try to get a little bit more mining done. I have a mining base down here. And if I see anything interesting Pokemon-wise, like this wild... No, not slow. This Pachirisu. Oh, he's going to lose. But if I see anything interesting, I'll bring it back in. And just so you know, this is the updated version. This is Pixelmon 3.0. We are on the latest updated mod pack. Oh, that's a Lapras. We're on the updated version, and we're going to have all the new shiny Pokemon that we can handle. So I'll be back. Until then, hang tight. Well, I thought we were going to do some more training today, but it turns out I found a cave. I'm just doing my staircasing, as you can see here, and I found a cave. Now, I know there's different ore, at least one different ore, I think aluminum, and there are still dungeons with chests and all that, so I might bring you on my little caving adventure, if you don't mind. So I was just going to grab some materials down here. But yeah, I'm really liking this Pixelmon mod. It's not like some other mods where you have tons and tons of tech trees where it's absolutely necessary that you rank up and get these different items just so you survive. And I really like the fact that I don't get hungry and I really don't get attacked by anything because there's no mobs. This is by far the safest caving experience. Diglets are the worst. If anyone played the old Pokemon games, and I'm only going to refer to Pokemon Red because that was the only version I played, and as far as I know, that's the superior version. But if you ever went, there was that one cave, like connected Viridian back to, what was it? Pallet Town. Feel free to correct me later. But there's that one cave, and it might have been Diglett's Cave. I think that's what it's called. And they just wrecked any Pokemon you had. And you were like, Diglett, that's fine. Ooh, see, here's some aluminum. And then you would suddenly get like the Doug Trio, and then you'd be really hosed because it'd be way too far high level, and it would always use Dig, of course. And you just get your Pokemon destroyed. But yes, the fond memories. But I'm just going to quickly explore. I hear lava. I am pretty low. I'm at y equals 33, which is really like the iron level in traditional Minecraft, which is why you see all this iron around me. I didn't get that, did I? And I want diamonds eventually, just because, that's just the goal of any Minecraft player. You want the diamonds. Wow, look at all this iron. Jeez. And I do want to find a dungeon, because monsters are cool. I think there's still dungeons. And I want loot. I want to see what kind of high loot there is. I still haven't even seen a boss, and they drop TMs and special items that your Pokemon can even hold. As you can see, they've got these little slots here that they can hold an item. That music is on 2%. You see this too, don't you? 2%. How about 1%? That still seemed really loud to me. Maybe it's not as loud to you. But I'm just going to explore, see what's here. Also, I don't know if anyone else uses this mining trick, but I always place torches on the same side of the wall as I go exploring. It just helps me find my way back. I mean, I've got a pretty good sense of direction. But in case I forget, the rule of thumb is right in. So I always place it on the right-hand side if I'm going in. And if I want to leave, I have the torches on my left. So right in, left out. And that is how I find my way. Ooh, frame lag right now. I don't know what is going on. Oh, I ran out of memory. Wow. I'm gonna reboot and bring you guys back in. Darn it. All right, welcome back. I think I fixed it. If that sound is any omen, it's probably going to crash again, but I think it fixed it. I think it had everything to do with a bug. I've got plenty of memory, and it could have been had to do something with the fact that my render distance was on far, but I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, probably not all dedicated to the Minecraft right now, but I could have sworn that would have been plenty. But, I'll cater to it. I will cave in to the bug, and I'll see if this works, but hopefully we'll be a-okay. So let's keep exploring. But yeah, so as I was saying, that's my little navigation trick. Oh, this is great. This goes pretty far down. If I ever need to get out of a cave in a hurry, I know which way to follow. And I think I've got keep inventory on, so, worst comes to worst, I could also just kill myself and warp straight to my bed, but that's so cheap, right? Ow. All these ores. So I'm still looking for that dungeon. I was actually messing around with some other mods the other day because I installed Forge and had a blast. I installed some shaders, put Optifine back in, and I noticed I was watching Minecrackers had the new Feed the Beast server. I'm going to get that later. They have the new Feed the Beast server up and running, which is awesome, but now it makes me itchy to play some, technical Minecraft do some actually really cool stuff. I love the Feed the Beast pack. But I didn't see that they had their version out yet. I think they're still waiting to release their specific version. And of course, I'm going to want to have to play the Minecraft version. Ooh, gold. I'm going to want to play the version they're playing so I can play along at home. They're doing really cool stuff. I recommend you watch Ethos. He had some really cool exploring. He and Zisto went on some great adventures. But so far, nothing yet. I don't want to bore you to death. I know some of you really like caving, but you know this is not anything special. This is Minecraft, except for having no mobs. This is just traditional Minecraft right here. So I'm going to explore a little bit, see what I can find, and if I find anything of interest, I'll bring you right back. So hang tight. So it's been like 2 seconds, right? And then I come across a Dugtrio, the one I was just talking about. Let's see what level he is. Level 30. Yeah, I can't face that. But that's good to know. We got natural Pokemon spawning. He doesn't look like he can move at all. But that's great to know that we have natural Pokemon spawning. I keep opening my inventory because I want to bring out my food. I normally have food on my hotbar, but you know, I don't need to eat. I don't starve in this mode. But I feel so compelled. So yeah, I'm going to keep exploring. Hopefully this time I find something big and it's not like 2 seconds later. But when I do, I'll be back. So this is my first Lapis in the game. And I know in the later versions of Minecraft, we'll finally have a use for this besides purely decorative. But I'm so happy that I found it because it's a good experience and it does make some good decorations. And eventually, obviously, we will enchant with it. Looks like we found a dead end with this lava pool. But yeah, so that was cool, right? Yeah, I'll keep exploring. So I didn't find anything in that cave adventure. I was trying to follow my entity count. I was going to point to it, but, you know, that little E stat in my F3 window, but lo and behold, I was just looking at entities on the surface, which doesn't do me any good. But I did find Owen level 12, and I'm going to kick Owen's butt. So, have at you, Owen.
Ivysaur.
Alright, Pidgey, huh? Let's do some good old Razor Leaf.
Ivysaur.
I know it's not that effective, but, you know, I'll just get him down because I'm a level 21. Let's do a takedown.
Ivysaur.
Oh, alright, so I've got a Zubat. Who else should get experience? Alright, Vulpix, go ahead. Alright, Vulpix, see if Fire Spin we can connect on it. Yeah, it's working. We're getting him down. One more will do it. Oh, seriously, Vulpix? You guys just... It's like you're a level 13 or something. Ooh, achievement, get victory! Huzzah! Nothing big, just a lot of injuries. Wonderful. So I gotta find my way home. I don't think I ever wrote down where it is, but I know it's pretty close to here. So I'm gonna go exploring and hopefully I'll find it before I get really bored and have to look at a previous video for some like coordinates or something. So I'll be back when I get home. So we found it. It wasn't too hard. I was like literally just behind some trees. I'm gonna have to burn those down so I don't have that problem again. But we are back at our Poke Center, and our little guys are getting healed up. Rattatas are everywhere, which is great. Anyway, our apricorns are so fully grown Look at all these beautiful apricorns. Just gonna collect all of them. This is great. I have to actually look up the color combinations because different color combinations of apricorns can make you different colored Pokeballs. But I think when I last checked, some of the most important ones were incorporated the blue apricorn. So it's kind of important that I go find a blue apricorn at some point. So I may do an episode entitled The Hunt for the Blue Apricorn, and I'll just take you along. Because that's what we do. We hang together. We go exploring. And we are on a journey to be the very best, which includes getting those blue apricorns and finding boss Pokemon. So let me put these away. Aw, look, they moved in. I got a Slowbro and some Kinglers. They're probably going to kick my butt if I don't steer clear. That's dangerous. Put all these guys away. I should get this smelting while I'm gone. Now that we have all these awesome ores. No white apricorn. Not now. Let's do the box. Oh, that's bauxite. I thought that was aluminum. Look at me. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Why do you listen to me? So let me wrap this up. I normally go for 20-minute episodes, but you know, I'm still exploring. I still have some learning to do. So next episode will probably be the hunt for the blue apricorn and anything that we find along the way. Let me figure this out while I'm here. About 12:22. That'll get me here, right? Yeah, 12:22 will put me right in the area. 1200, 2200. And that's both positive. Yeah, both positive. So now I know my coordinates. I can make my way back. We'll go on a hunt for the blue apricorn in the next episode. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. I like mining, but you know, not everyone does. So stay tuned for future episodes. But until next time, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Be safe.